you. You're working on a game just like mine. You released a game just like mine. Let's work together. Hey, I was going to post about some games that I like. Do you mind if I just mention your game in a tweet on Friday? And then, hey, you want to do that too? And see if they're willing. Here's what's going to happen. At least 50% are going to not even respond. Another 20%, what are we up to? 25% are going to just say, no, not interested. But then just a couple, maybe 2 or 3 are going to say, yeah, let's do it. And just try it. Nothing's going to happen bad to you if you just do this experiment where you get them to cross promote. And you're going to be amazed. All of a sudden, your Twitter follower count is going to bump up a little bit. And that's because they are sharing you, you're sharing them, and you do this cross promotion. Just try it. And if it fails, you can come back and email me and say, Chris, this totally sucked. I'm getting kicked off of Steam. I'm moving out of my house. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. That's not going to happen. You're just going to see a nice bump in your Twitter following. That's what's going to happen. And it's a nice little small experiment that you can do do it this Friday. Try it for this Friday. And you're going to see great results. And then you're going to get hooked on other partnerships you can do. So I'm telling you, just do a quick baby step, which is just reach out to other devs that are making a similar game to you. And you're going to get hooked after that. I promise.
Awesome. Well, absolutely love it. All right. So you gave a couple of tips there. And as we close, I'd love if you had any other suggestions, like about 3 suggestions or tips that you would recommend to indie devs on this topic on how to leverage the dev community.
Yeah. So here's the thing is, if you don't believe me, listen to Andrew and I. Look at us. We're both marketing consultants, both of us. We should be in competition, right? And what are we doing? I am on his show, and when we're done with this and he posts his podcast, I'm going to link to it in my newsletter that goes out every week and say, hey, I appeared on this podcast. Guess what we just did? We just cross-promoted. That's it. It's super simple. This is it. And so if I'm doing it and I'm recommending it, I wouldn't recommend anything that I don't do already. So here we are. We're doing this. And so if I'm doing it, it's got to be something worth, right? I mean, that's not like some bad advice. So just reach out and be friendly with other devs. 2, just go do it. Don't think too much on it. And fine, just try this Friday. Try and reach out to 10 other devs who are making games very similar to you, or maybe are in the same geographic area. And 3, just join my newsletter at howtomarketagame.com, and then up at the top, click newsletter, and I write something every week. You're going to get a new post. So those are my tips.
Yeah, and that newsletter too is like literally he just said he gave you like a lot more than 3 tips in that. So it's like a package, a bundled tip right there.
It's you go to howtomarketagame.com, click free stuff up at the top, and then you're going to get a free book that I wrote, and you're going to get on my mailing list. So
I told you it was a bundle, a big one at that. So, but yeah, no, great suggestions and everything else. And I think to summarize right there, just go do it. Go reach out, network, talk to other devs, see what you guys can do to really leverage each other's resources, whether it's a community, a few devs, it doesn't matter. Just go out and do it. And I think the challenge that Chris all made for you, this is the first one. Maybe we'll have this be a reoccurring thing from here on out. So thank you, Chris, for this idea. That's the challenge that Chris is giving you. By this Friday, go out, network with someone, talk to someone, and do something like some type of simple, basic cross promotion. He gave more than enough ideas out there. So that's the challenge, folks. I want you, and Chris does too, to go out there by this Friday, and make something happen. All right. Awesome, Chris. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, again, to being on the show. What you offered was really helpful. And one last time, what are the best ways that people can reach out to you and learn more about you and what you do for How to Market a Game?
Yep, howtomarketagame.com. Up at the top, click free stuff, enter your email address, and you'll join me. And then every week I send out an email every Friday or every Monday. It usually goes out. So you can just reply to those emails, and I inbox and I respond to everybody. My Twitter is at AdventureMTN is my Twitter handle. I check Twitter a lot. You can just message me there too. Those are them. And then I do consulting for developers and help them market their game as well. So those are the best places to reach me. Thanks.
All right. Well, appreciate it again, Chris. And you heard him. Go out there and start networking and making some things happen with the dev community. So again, Chris, thank you for being on the show. It was great to have you again.
Andrew, you run the best show. So thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thanks. Hey, everyone, and thank you for listening to another episode of Indie Game Movement. I'm Andrew Pappas, your host, and the show's producer is Mustafa Price. A special thanks to Taisuke Kimura for creating the show's theme and Donnie Wilson for the logo design. If you enjoy and value the content, you can support us by visiting our Patreon, which is patreon.com/IGM podcast, and select the tier that meets your needs. Show notes for this episode can be found by visiting rengenmarketing.com/the number of this episode. Rengen Marketing is a consulting marketing company that helps indie devs with their marketing efforts. So if you're looking for helpful marketing content or marketing plan template for your current game, then please visit rengenmarketing.com. And as always, thanks for being such great listeners, and we'll see you next time on Indie Game Movement.